get a box because I kind of want to put them like on the box. It's almost ready. Get a box. Hi y'all. What's up y'all? I thought I would come in real quick and make this quick macaroni and cheese, baked macaroni and cheese with you guys. And then I'm gonna hop off. Hold on just a second. Here I come. I had to get this little thing right here. You guys, I also just hey Brittany, how you doing? I also just posted this a video for you guys too, so you guys also have something to watch. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this really quick and easy. Oh, I didn't mean to turn this on. We're gonna make this really quick and easy, you guys. Baked macaroni and cheese. I don't have a cookbook coming out soon, Sarah, but stay tuned. We're gonna figure this out. I know it ain't hard, but we're gonna figure it out though. All right. So, anyways, this is what I have, y'all. I got some how do you say this? Celentani noodles here. It's the curly ones. This is what it looked like. So I got that, and then I also had a little of this one left, the elbow. So I just went ahead and mixed it. So it's done now. The noodles are done. So I have a huge big pot of noodles here. So now I'm gonna just turn this down some. The aisle down some. Let me drain some of the noodles off and drain the noodle water off. But I'm gonna keep some of the noodle water. I'm not gonna get rid of all of it. So let me drain it real quick, and I'll be right back. Why it seem like it's a glare? Oh, I think that's it's the light, the kitchen light. Hold on a second. I want to wash out this pan real quick. So what I'm gonna do is, so I also got a pan. I'm gonna put the macaroni in. I don't think I need this big pan, but that's what I got. So I'm gonna just use what I got. But in all honesty, I don't think I need this big pan. I don't think I need this big pan. But hold on. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drain. Drain the noodles. I'm gonna drain the noodle water here. I'm gonna drain the noodle water right here because I'm gonna keep it. So I know this looks weird, y'all, but don't worry about it, okay? I'm gonna keep some of it. I'm gonna keep some of that pasta water because you know it's starchy. So I'm gonna keep some of that pasta water. Real quick, we're gonna go ahead and make this cheese sauce. That didn't pour it all in here. Okay. We're just gonna let it sit there. Just leave it here. It's not bothering nobody. Okay? I'm just gonna leave it right now. Listen, this is the quick way. Okay, this is the quick. I got a newborn baby and a lot of other kids going around and everything to do. This is, you know, Donisha's trying to do things quicker now. Like I'm trying to do things quicker. So my son went to practice, and before he went to practice, he shredded this Kobe Jack and this cheddar. This is medium cheddar. All right. So that being said, let's go ahead and I'm gonna get this. Okay. I'm gonna get the milk. All right. And let's get some potato starch. You can use cornstarch if you want. We're gonna get potato starch. Okay? Now, into this same pot right here, I'm just gonna add in just a little bit of avocado oil, y'all. Okay? Like a tablespoon or two. All right? And then I'm also gonna add in 1 tablespoon of potato starch. Just so I can make my cheese sauce just a little bit thicker, you know? A little thicker. You don't have to add that though. It's optional. All right? You don't have to add that in yours if you don't want to, okay? So then I got some milk here. All right? And we're gonna let this just cook just a little bit like this. Okay? And I have the heat on like a medium low. So we're just letting it get a good simmer real quick. Okay? We're gonna use some of this pasta water. So let that do that just a little bit. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up with it?
What's up, what's up?
Hey Adriana, how you doing? Mod's in the house tonight. Hey Elizabeth, how you doing? You are so welcome. You know, I was talking to God earlier today about, you know, just I was reading like a scripture in Psalms 23 this morning. And it was talking about restoring, like how God restores your soul and everything like that. And I was looking up that word restore and what it meant. And it meant like emotions, your mind, and everything like that. Because you know your soul is your mind, will, and emotions. So I believe God was trying to tell me that He's a restorer. He's not just a He's not just a restorer of, you know, your life and things like that, or your finances, but God is also a restorer of your soul. You know what I'm saying? And He desires for us to be stable in our soul. He desires for us to be stable in our thinking. He desires for us to be stable in our emotions and how we feeling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so God is not just a God, you know, a restorer of, you know, things that we don't, you know, that the big things. God is a restorer of things that often go unnoticed. You know, I had my 6-week checkup today at the doctor's office today, and the doctor, like, she was expecting me to still be, you know, passing, you know, everything that a woman has to pass, you know, after she gives birth, you know, how everything just starts coming out and flowing. She expected me to still be doing that to still be happening. And I was like, no, that stopped 2 weeks ago. There was just a lot she expected. She didn't expect me to be doing as well as I'm doing. And I really believe just holding on to the word of God is what's been helping me, you know, just knowing that God, he's a restorer of my soul. He's, you know, he wants to be included in the small things in our life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm also making barbecue chicken, you guys. I got some chicken in the oven. I just seasoned it up with like garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, just regular seasonings. And then once it gets almost done, I'm going to add this on it. I got it on 400 degrees. Once it gets done, like, if you ain't never tasted this, you missing out. This Jack Daniel's sweet and spicy barbecue sauce. They got a barbecue honey one, and then they have an original one too. But this to me is the best. Well, I ain't tasted the barbecue honey. I ain't tasted the other two kinds. But I don't want to, because this is so good, y'all. I get this from Walmart. This stuff is so good. I'm telling you. It will change your life. So, yeah, this Jack Daniel, I don't know, y'all. I'm not a drinker. I don't know if it's alcohol in here, but this is good. I want, you know, it's really good. Yeah, so, yeah, and so, but basically, I'm going to pour some milk in here now, y'all. And then I'm going to just keep stirring. So I just put like 1 tablespoon of potato starch in here. You don't have to add that. And then I'm finna add milk now. I'm doing a real easy cheese sauce. I'm not about to do all that extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start like that. That was like a cup right there. And then I'm gonna just add my cheeses in, okay? I'm just gonna add my cheeses in, y'all. It's a lot of cheese too. It's a full block of medium cheddar and Kobe Jack. And then I also am gonna add in some mozzarella.
Yeah, I mean, can I buy some fish too?
Oh, he didn't use all the Kobe Jack. I thought he used it all. He only used half.
With the head.
I thought my son used it all, but he put it in there like that, so it'll dry out. I gotta fix that. And then I'm gonna use this whole thing of mozzarella cheese in there as well. So then I'm gonna add me some of this pasta water in here. I know this probably wasn't the smartest thing to pour it in here like this, but honey, I wasn't trying to get no extra bowl or nothing. I don't have time for all that. So now I'm just gonna mix it up and let it melt and melt slowly. Let it melt slowly. I'm also gonna add some sour cream in here. Sour cream gives it a nice smoothness.
Yeah. Jackie can't go at the fish market and get some fish here too.
Add some sour cream in there.
Fish with you. And then fried fish. Yeah.
That was about 2 tablespoons right there.
Yeah. Yeah. You probably need some others. I have vegetable.
I'm adding the pasta water because
it's
better to just add that. It's going to give you that nice thickness because I am going to put it in the oven. It's going to go in the oven too. And I'm going to add in some more milk.
Don't forget your vegetable. Yeah.
And we're just going to let it melt nicely. And then
get the carrot and get the.
So we're going to let it keep melting. Give it a minute.
Get the pak chow.
But anyways, I'm going to add the mozzarella in too now. Might as well.
Cabbage. Yeah.
A whole bag of mozzarella. And the rest is just a little bit of Mexican cheddar right here.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
What's that mean?
Add that in there.
Yeah, it's what, that's the thing that's good for you.
I'm going to add some more sour cream. Y'all go to Costco and get these big sour cream, y'all, for like $4 or $5. You get 2 for the price of 1.
How many glass of water?
Yeah.
It's 8 glass.
At Costco.
Yeah. How many glass?
So I added about 3 tablespoons of sour cream. I'm also going to add in a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, you guys. It's good. So good.
3 glass.
Tablespoon of that. It's good in here, y'all. Trust me. So good. It's starting to melt nicely. See that? cheese sauce.
Glass of water today. Oh man. Okay, that's 6.
Got it on a medium-low heat. Keep letting it thick up. All right, so yeah. So when I was at the doctor today, the lady was the doctor was just, you know, she was just.
Why is the?
I was just telling her, you know, how, you know, a lot of women, and, you know, I want to say something real quick because I'm disappointed, you know, I'm really disappointed in black women. I'm very disappointed in my sisters. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm very disappointed in the black women right now. I am. I'm going to tell you why, though. I am. I'm disappointed because when I had... Let me pull this back some so I don't have to be all up in y'all face. When I had my baby, it was like there was a lot of black women telling me that I can't, you know, don't go out the house. If I go out the house, I'm going to get sick. My baby's going to get sick. You know, that was one thing. There was also a lot of black women telling me that I'm going to have a setback. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have a setback. I'm going to go into postpartum depression if I leave the house, if I don't stay in the house. And there was also a lot of black women telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about as far as what postpartum, talking about that we don't go through postpartum, that none of that is real. None of that is real. Postpartum is not real at all. After you have your baby, you just do what you got to do. Basically just trying to make, you know, trying to just make me like overlook it. And me, if I had to listen to all of that, if I didn't know who God was, if I didn't know who God was, if I was not rooted in Jesus Christ, I'm telling you right now, I would have been and gave up long time ago. I would have been and gave up long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Because what I'm doing, as far as me just showing my life on social media, showing how the things that a woman goes through after they have a baby and things like that. What I'm doing is helping a lot of women out. Like I'm being a part of the solution because it's like they try to rush you guys. And I'm gonna say you guys because they couldn't rush me. They try to rush you back to normal. You know what I'm saying? They try to get back to normal. You had the baby, get back to normal. Your body got to look a certain way now. Get back to normal. You got to snatch back quickly. Don't worry about how those emotions. They're just hormones. They want you to overlook everything. You got to get back to normal and get back to work and get back to business. But they don't give you space to talk about how you feel. They don't give you space to walk through your emotions, to walk through the changes that you're going through. Don't nobody give you space. And I just want you to know this, that if nobody gives you space at the end of the day, you can have that space over here. So you come over here, you watch me. If you're going to watch my channel, this channel, my vlog channel, understand something. You're going to get that space as a woman in general to feel, you know what I'm saying? Like you're relatable, to feel like you're not the only one. Because listen up, you're not the only one. You're not the only one, sis. Everything you're going through, I'm telling you. You're not the only one. And I was talking to a young lady this woman a while ago last week, and I was telling her this is how some women, they, you know, 5 years later down the road, they didn't already had kids. They didn't have kids. Their kids is 5 years old now, but something in them snapped, and now they on Snapped. Now you see them on Snapped. Now you see them behind bars. How did that happen? People saying she seemed like she had a good life. She seemed like everything was going good. It seemed like, you know, she had a husband, she had a car, she had a crib, she had everything going for her. How she snapped like that? How she snapped like that on them kids like that? How she end up in jail? Because nobody gave her the space. I'm sure there's a lot of other things that's going on, but for some of the women, it's because nobody gave them the space to just feel, you know, nobody accepted them or tried to understand what they were going through after they had their children. People don't want to talk about that, though. People don't want to talk about it. People don't want to talk about it. As women, we're just expected to just put an apron on, look cute, and just get back to business. They want to rush us back into doing everything. And sometimes we be rushing ourselves. It's okay to not be a superwoman. It's okay to show up in the world and just, you know, and just exist for a moment and let God do the rest. It's okay. You don't have to act like you got it all together. because we don't always have it all together. And it's the ones that ignore. It's the women that are in denial, and you let people try to push you back into society so quickly. Those are the ones that end up struggling a lot sometimes because you didn't give yourself time to recover. It ain't got nothing to do with going outside. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I don't see nobody telling the white women not to go outside after they have a baby. I'll be watching all kind of vlogs with the with white women, you know, and they baby be 1 week old, and they be like, come on, let's go take a trail. We're going on a trail. It be dead in the wintertime, and they be going on trails and stuff with their baby. Bundle them up and take them on up down the street. They take their dogs out for a walk. They take the baby with them, going on walks and stuff. But with the black women, we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? If they see us doing it, I'm not saying if the white women see us doing it, but if black women see us doing it, or older black women see us doing it, all of a sudden we gonna get. Now you want to put a curse on us. Now you want to tell us we gonna get sick. Now you want to tell us we're going to have depression. Now you want to tell us we're going to have a setback because we want to go outside and walk our kids down the doggone trail like the white women doing. You don't say nothing to them, but it's a problem when we do it. Yes. And that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about, because that's how I was treated. I was treated like I wasn't allowed to just go through what a woman goes through after having a baby. I had to get over it. Get over it. The baby's out. Get back to normal. Stop talking about the baby so much. We don't want to hear it no more. Get over it. You don't have no idea what a woman's body goes through after giving birth. You have no idea what a woman feels in her body daily after giving birth. It is something. Let me tell you something. It is something inhumane, honey. It is not normal. You understand me? It is everything else but normal. And what you're not gonna do is rush me. So if I talk about postpartum for a whole year, you're gonna have to hear it. And if you don't want to hear it, then you know the exit stage left. Because I'm helping out the women in this season. You understand me? I'm helping out the women who are struggling, who are going through things after giving birth, who are having anxiety and having fears. I want them to know that they are not alone in how you feel. Do you understand? You are not alone in how you feel. God understands everything that you're going through, and you is not alone on this journey. And it's okay to say that I'm not okay. It's okay to say I'm not okay. Yeah. And let me tell you something. Postpartum looks different for every single woman. So 55 women could have all lined up on a row and each one say they have postpartum. But it looks different for every single woman. Yeah. It looks different for every single woman. Somebody got in my comment section the other day talking about, you don't look like you have postpartum depression. Who said that I had postpartum depression? When did I ever come out and say I have postpartum depression, first of all? Because I never said that. But I did say I have postpartum. Because every single woman does get postpartum, irregardless if they want to believe it or not, when they have a baby. Because postpartum is just your body changing after you have a baby. It's just the changes your body goes through. The whole different hormones the different hormones and stuff like that go through your body as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Prolactin and oxytocin is released when a woman starts breastfeeding. It's released when she's pumping or she's breastfeeding. Those two hormones are released while she's doing that, and it goes to her brain. And prolactin and oxytocin, along with all the other hormones that she got, when those mesh together, it could make her feel different. You get what I'm saying? Every woman is going to go through that when they have a baby. So I don't know. I don't understand that part. Now, in my opinion, a lot of women get postpartum depression because some of them be in denial about what they're going through. They be expecting themselves to get back. They pop out the baby and all of a sudden they think things are going to be normal. No, it's not going to be normal for a while, sis. You used to be a girlie that likes to get up at 5 in the morning. Well, now you got to get up at 12. Your schedule's gonna change. Your sleep schedule's gonna change. It's not. You're not gonna be the same. You're gonna want to spend time with your kid, your other kids, or your husband sometimes, or your spouse, but you can't. You gotta tend to the baby. That is postpartum. It's just what you go through, but it's going to get better. It's going to get better. It always gets better if you are not in denial. And that's what I didn't want to do, y'all. I didn't want to be in denial about what I was feeling or what I was going through this time. I didn't, because my other two birth children, I was in denial about a lot of things. And literally after a month after having Isabel, I was back out, you guys. And I'm talking about I was back out going to the club, back out drinking. I was drinking alcohol. I was doing all kind of stuff a month after I gave birth. I went into straight up full-blown depression. Didn't want to be in my skin. Just being in my own body I just didn't feel normal in my body because I couldn't embrace what I was going through. Because I was expecting myself to just get back to normal. Everybody was telling me, get back to normal. Get back to what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cheese sauce is done. I'm going to mix it up in here. Turn it off. Get back to normal. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to pour some paprika in here. Everybody was telling me to get back to normal. So when you look at me, you're like, wow, you're coping very well and this and that and that. It's because I'm not letting nobody tell me that I have to be normal. So if I wake up and I just feel some type of way, I let myself feel that way for the day. You get what I'm saying? And I pray. I pray. So when I first had the baby, like a week after I had the baby, legit, I was laying in the bed one morning and I was just crying. My eyes, I was just crying. I was crying. I didn't know why I was crying. I didn't know how to fix it. I didn't know what was going on, and nobody was home. It was just me and the baby. And I laid in that bed and I just started saying, help God, help God, help. I started saying, God, help me, help me, help me, help me, help me. Send help, send help, send help. I didn't know what I meant. I didn't even know what I needed. I couldn't put a name on what was going on. I didn't know what was going on with me. But all I knew is that I needed help. And God stepped in and he helped me because day by day, I started feeling better about myself. I started feeling better inside. I started feeling more mentally clear. Day by day by day by day by day. Because I wasn't in denial. So you're going to hear me talk about what I'm postpartum, and that's just what it's going to be. And if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. You don't have to watch it. You don't have to be here. Because I was thinking about that today when I was doing editing my video. You know, I was like, man, I might as well. I was like, man, people want me to just get back to normal. They don't want me to talk about the baby. They don't want me to talk about postpartum no more. I might as well just go ahead and switch the topics and everything and stop talking about that. And then I'm like, for what? For what? Because this is my 7th week. Because my baby is 7 weeks old now, I gotta stop talking about what I'm going through. But I thought this was YouTube. I thought this was my platform, and I thought this was a space for me to express myself. And if people can relate or like that, they're gonna stay here and watch it. But if they can't and they don't, then they're gonna leave. But why should I have to change myself or change how what I'm going through, you know, change the pace of what I'm naturally going through so beautifully? Because let me tell you something, there is beauty in the chaos. There is beauty in the chaos of postpartum. Do you understand me? There's beauty in it. There's beauty in all of that dysfunction that you feel and that you're going through day by day. There's God's grace. God's grace shows up in the midst of it. God's grace shows up in the midst of it. You understand what I'm saying? I definitely blocked that lady who was telling me, and she was an older lady, but she wanted to tell me in my comment section, oh, what you're talking about, that doesn't exist. You're going to tell me postpartum don't exist. Lady, block. I'm not even going to waste my time. When we was younger, we didn't get none of that. That's what she told me. When we was younger, we didn't get none of that. None of that. We didn't get postpartum. We didn't get none of that. We didn't get none of that happened to us. None of that. We don't know. What are you talking about? None of that happened. Block. Block.
You don't call me there.
Y'all didn't get no postpartum.
Daddy.
That must have been, y'all didn't get no postpartum, but it's mighty funny how there's all these epidemics. All these epidemics in the black community was erupting back then. Y'all didn't get no postpartum, but you got a lot of black women, and I'm talking about black women because she was a black woman, that got into drugs and alcohol and all this stuff. And now here we are, millennials, cleaning up our act, trying to clean up our act. But a lot of us grew up in dysfunctional homes. But y'all didn't want to admit that y'all had postpartum. And then you got some people say there was no time to have postpartum. We had to work. And that's the problem. That is the problem right then and there, because society will tell you, work, do this, do that, do this, do that, do that. Get back to normal. But you're not finna rush me back into normal. I might have to work, but I'm going to be at work on my lunch break in the car, you know, crying my eyes out, asking God to help me. I'm not finna be in denial about nothing I'm going through. And if I just came, if I need some extra air and some space at work because I'm feeling a little hormonal at that moment, I'm gonna talk to my boss and say, hey, I'm gonna need you to just chill, dude. I'm gonna need you to just give me my space. I just had a baby. But we don't want to do that. We want to, okay, yeah, we can do, okay, yeah. You at work doing all this. Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, everything is yes. You don't have to say yes to everybody. Learn how to say no. Learn how to say not yet. Learn how to say I'm not ready. Period. Don't let nobody force you into feeling into being nothing that you're not ready for. And that's what I'm going. That's how I'm feeling right now. Black pepper. That's how I'm feeling. Don't let nobody rush you back into nothing. Period.
Yeah, remember.
Everybody has bad days. You understand?
I can't wait to see you on TV.
Everybody has bad days. Everybody goes through things. But when you've had a baby, it might be a little bit harder. The same thing you're going through that you was going through before you was pregnant, now it might be a little bit, it's going to feel a little different. You get what I'm saying? So, I just want you to know this. You're not going to be forced over here. And this is what I wanted to talk about. This is what I wanted to talk about. Give me a second. Cause this is what really pissed me off. I'm gonna tell you what really pissed me off in a second. I'm gonna tell you, let me pour the rest of this water out. Isabel, no loud talking right now. Well, I know I'm loud talking, but I'm on live, so I don't want you to, talking about certain things that you shouldn't be talking about on live, okay? Let me pour this here. Come on, macaroni. What I say, Isabel? You gotta wait. Let me tell you what really pissed me off.
Look at this, look at her with scissors.
Babe, I need you to shred the rest of this Kobe Jack for me, please. Babe. I need you to shred the rest of this Kobe Jack for me, please.
You hear her? What you do? What do you call her? No.
Mm-hmm. Right. Then you can leave. Right. Because just listening to you, I'm going through it right now. My daughter has 3 children, 4, 1, and 2 months old. Find out today she's pregnant again. Yeah. Yeah. And you got a decision. You got a choice whether or not if you want to yeah, the baby's sleeping. You got a choice if whether or not you want to be there for her. You got a decision to make.
Cheese?
Yeah, baby, it's right here. Cheese right. I just want a little more to put on top. You got a decision to make. Carrying my twins, my emotions are way different when I was pregnant with my son. Mm-hmm. Yep. Exactly. You got a decision to make.
Oh,
babe. Where did he put the shredder? Oh, you put it in there? Thank God I was blocking my food. You got a decision to make.
I just wanna be where you are.
I think my phone is tripping here.
Oh. All right, come on. I'm crater it.
You gonna crater it on top?
Yes, that's what I wanted.
What kind of song?
Why you couldn't put it?
Come on, babe.
All right, hold on.
Hey, you don't want no more cheese. That's a lot of
Yes,
cheese.
no, I want some on top.
Okay, come, let me do it.
Okay, hold on.
That's a lot of cheese. This is a lot of cheese, babe. You don't want no more.
Babe, I want to put some on top.
So, okay, let me put a little bit.
Okay, hold on. I just wanted to make sure it was mixed up good.
Remember, you have the one in the bag in here. You use
Here.
Use it already?
Yeah, here. Just put some on top. Just cover it, please. Come on, taste it. Okay. Let me see. Take this off now. Let me sit down real quick. Hold on, y'all. Let me get some water. I'm going to talk to y'all for a quick second. Let me tell you what pissed me off.
Who pissed you off?
How am I cooking so late? It's 7:16, and if I do cook late, guess what? First of all, that's my prerogative. Number 2, I just had a baby 7 weeks ago. You better be glad you're getting a meal.
Well, husband tell us that you're cooking late. Your husband tell you you're cooking late.
No, my husband ain't said that. But I'm just saying, like...
So like it's a husband. So like it's a husband tell you where you're cooking so late. Don't want the food right now. Right, why you cooking so late? Huh? It's so like a husband.
Ooh, I'm telling you.
You just come home tired and you want some food now.
You see what I'm saying, Isabel?
You just sit down and talk.
You're sleepy.
I was just saying, what are you doing?
I'm on live real quick. Move.
Can I have a hug?
Here you go.
It's fucking
Gone. The kids are not fully ready to go back to school yet. I still got to get school clothes and school supplies. But the kids don't go back to school till the first week of September. So I got a few more weeks before I have to get everything. But let me say this. I understand that babe, can you put this the what's the name on?
What?
The vegetables, or just put them in the pan or whatever. See if the barbecue sauce is ready to go on the chicken too. If it is, put it on there for me, please. Thank you. I understand that we got
What you doing? Thank you.
an epidemic. Isabel, I'm talking. I understand we got an epidemic of some, women who just want to have kids, and to stay on the system. Well, that's what they were saying back in the day. But when you have to go to your doctor's appointment and you have to be judged, they're judging you by your skin color and telling you that you don't need to have no more children. That just really pisses me off, because the entire time I was pregnant, every doctor's appointment, it was like I was being made to feel like I shouldn't be having children. And then after I gave birth and I went to my first appointment, they sent 3 different people into the hospital, into the room to try to persuade me to get on birth control. You know what I'm saying? To try to persuade me to get on birth control or whatever. The doctor today, this is what really like just pissed me off. The doctor today tried to persuade me to get an IUD. And she's an older woman. She's in her 50s, right? And she gonna ask me, try to persuade me to get an IUD. You can get an IUD. She's showing it up. She's making it sound like it's just the best thing. She's making it sound like getting an IUD is the best thing. The best thing that was created by man, right? She's hyping it up, y'all. It's like birth control to keep you from getting pregnant. I'm finna finish. Let me finish the story. So I know she has children, right? She's like in her 50s or whatever. I know she's a white lady. I don't know if that matters. I think it matters, but you'll figure out in the end why I think it matters. But so towards the end of the conversation, I'm thinking certain things. And then I say to her, I said, so what did you use for birth control? Because I know she has 2 older kids. She has children. I said, so what did you use for birth control? She said, oh, I had, I was on the pill for a while, and then I got off of that, and then I did an IUD. But then I stopped taking the IUD because it was making me bloated. And I said, so if you went through all of this on an IUD, why is you up here hyping it up for me? Yeah, you think I want to be bloated?
You want to be bloated?
She went from telling me how great the IUD was to basically out here talking about like it was the worst thing for her.
Imagine her taking off weight.
It was the worst. She made it seem like it was the worst thing for her. So why do I need the IUD then? Because if it made you bloated, why do I need to get it?
Because you want it to be bloated.
You want me to be bloated, huh?
Yes. That's the case.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to tell me that I need to, they trying to sell me. And then the last time I went to the doctor, the lady gonna tell me, she gonna say, if you get pregnant too soon, you can't come to this clinic. Well, you're not gonna be able to give birth over here if you get pregnant too soon. And then I asked the doctor the same thing. I asked the doctor the question that I said, last time I was here, one of the ladies told me that if I get pregnant too soon after this baby, that I can't give birth here. She said, oh no. She said, oh no. She said, no, that's not true. We'll see you again. I said, no, she was just saying if I get pregnant before I hit the 6-week mark, if I get pregnant before, my body's had a chance to heal again. She's like, she's like, no, oh no. She's like, oh no. We'll see you again. We'll see you again. If you get pregnant again, we'll see you again. So I'm like, huh. You're fake. I'm like, you're being fake. You're saying what you have. You're saying what you have to say, not what you want to say. What you really want to say is you black folks is getting these black women is y'all getting pregnant too much. Y'all making our job stressful. What you really want to say is us black women getting pregnant too, and we making your job stressful. You don't think we should be having kids no more. That's why the entire time I was pregnant, you trying to prep and prime me to not have no kids, to not have any more kids. And there's even a sign on the building talking about birth control. And guess who's the face of that poster? Minorities is the face of that poster because they tired of us having kids. It's crazy. Babe, give me the flaxseed oil. Trust me, if and when I get pregnant again, I won't be delivering at that hospital, at that doctor's office. I sure won't. Because they were spitting out way too many word curses for me when I was pregnant. telling me that my baby could have to be stillbirth, telling me that I could have, but tried to put me on baby aspirin when I was like 12 weeks pregnant, talking about when I get in my final trimester, I'm gonna have high blood pressure. How do you know I'm gonna have high blood pressure in my final trimester? Are you stereotyping me by other black women that's come in this building, ma'am? And I stupidly got the prescription, but I never took it. And I never got high blood pressure, ever. I never got it. And I'm sorry for the women that did get high blood pressure, but I didn't get it. So why are you trying to prep and prime me? The same women that's out here running their mouth talking about free choice, the same women that's voting Democratic, talking about pro-choice, right? Is the same ones trying to control me, trying to control my body, and trying to tell me I don't need to have no more kids.
All right. Go sleep. Go get rest. Get some rest, baby, and I talk to you tomorrow.
It's a shame.
When I leave the doctor.
It's a shame.
You hear me? What?
I thought you was pro-life. I thought you was pro-choice.
You hear me?
But yet you're trying to tell me I don't need to have no more kids.
Right,
you're trying to prep and prime me to not have any more children. It's crazy. And because I know the spirit that's behind this. Sorry, y'all. My husband's just being funny. He's talking to his daughter. Because I know the spirit that is behind this. That is the very reason why I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to show black women, white women, Asian women, I don't care what woman you is. I'm going to show you that life is beautiful giving birth. That God put us here to procreate. God put us here to procreate. I love my assignment. This is the assignment that God gave me. He thought so much of me that he gave me a gift to have children. And this is my ministry. And God is going to judge me how I steward it. He's looking at me in heaven. Every time I raise my voice, how I chastise the children, God is looking at me. He's looking at me. He's looking at us as mothers. And he is pleased every time, every dinner we cook, every dish we wash, every clothes we fold, every laundry, all the laundry that we wash. God, he is storing it. He is counting it up in heaven. I'm telling you. And he is pleased with us. He is pleased with us, and he is going to reward us for how we steward the ministry of motherhood. So do not take it for granted. I don't care if you are a single mother listening to me right now. You single mother and you feeling bitter and talking about don't nobody want me. Let me tell you something. God gave you a gift. He gifted you to be a mother, and you better not take that for granted. Because God is looking at you, and he will reward you according to how you treat your children, how you steward that motherhood. Telling you, it's a ministry. It's a ministry, no matter what people try to tell you. Why you think these men be trying to rush out the door to get back to work? Why you think they rather scoop poop all day if that's their job than be in the house with them kids? Because they know how difficult it is that it can be chaotic at times raising children. They rather be working out there in the street. They be trying, honey, my husband be trying to almost break his doggone neck going down the stairs trying to get out of this house in the morning. So don't let nobody treat you like your job as a mother is not important. You understand? And when you get your free time, cherish your free time. Don't be trying to rush back to go get to them kids. Let that man take care of them kids, or your mama, whoever it is that got the kid. Take your free time. I got my toes done yesterday. I said, listen, I needed that. I left my kids here with my husband yesterday, and I went and got my toes done. I was gone for 2 hours, and I enjoyed every minute of it. I did a vlog. Y'all be able to see that vlog soon. It's on the vlog. It's gonna be. I'm putting it on the vlog channel.
In the vlog too.
I'm vlogging a lot now. I'm vlogging everything because God, He graced me to be able to have 3 children now, biological, and then I got my stepdaughter, but He graced me to have more children.
Yeah.
He thought He found me worthy of more of more motherhood. Honey, I'm finna show the whole world. Honey, I'm finna show the whole world.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you subscribe to the vlog channel because I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be on that channel. I'll be vlogging everything. I'll be showing y'all everything. Mm-hmm. We need mothers. You understand? Mothers are the backbone of this country. Mothers are the backbone of this country. You know what I'm saying? And I understand there was a video that my mom and my husband did, and my mama had her, feelings about whether a woman should be president or not. I didn't say, I don't know. I didn't say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just going through a lot on that couch. Y'all, I was not feeling good that day. Just going through a lot of postpartum, so I wasn't even trying to get in that conversation. And I wasn't even trying to bite back in the comment section either. I just wasn't feeling it. But I don't think anything's wrong with a woman being a president of the United States. But I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like Kamala Harris, and it has nothing to do with the fact that she's a woman. I just don't like her, and that's just my personal preference. If you like her, that's your business. Vote what you gonna vote. But I don't like her. Okay, I don't like her. And the things that I've heard, you know what I'm saying, as far as because I haven't heard nothing good about her. Anything? What have you heard that's good about her? What have you heard? Because I ain't heard nothing good about her. I ain't heard nothing good about her. And so, in my personal opinion, I just don't like. It's just something about her I don't like. But am I opposed to a woman? If God picked a woman to be president, then He picked a woman to be president. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, women are the backbone of this country. Women are the backbone of this country. Thank you, Tashana. Love you. Yeah.
Dreams.
So that's just how I feel about it. But I'm going to just say this, don't let nobody try to make you feel like you shouldn't be having no children if that's what your heart is set on. If you get the desire to want children, it's because God gave you that desire. And don't let nobody try to tell you you shouldn't be having no kids because you got enough. Please. You're doing what God put you here to do. He put you here to procreate. That's what you're supposed to do. Somebody says, she said out of her mouth to depopulation is the key. And I'm going to keep populating. If God let about 3 or 4 more bust out, we going to bust them out. We're going to bust them out. When God tells me that I'm done having children, then I'm done. But I will not let nobody try to make that decision for me. I'm not going to let nobody that ain't paying my bills try to make that decision for me. And that's just straight up. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. If you're married and you going through hard times or whatever, financial hard times, everybody goes through that season. Everybody goes through that season. So when is the perfect time to have children? The perfect time is when God graces you to have them children. It don't matter what your finances is looking like, because baby, you could be a millionaire today and broke tomorrow, and you got 5 kids. What you gonna do now? So sometimes you could get in your way and you could end up over planning, and then you miss your window of opportunity or your season because you was telling yourself you wasn't ready. I'm not ready. We're not ready to have kids. We're not ready to have kids right now. Our finances not looking too good. Okay, well, pray about it. Pray about it, because you depending on God anyway. So pray about it. Say, God, help my finances. But children are they're not objects. They are more than money. Life is more than money. Means more than money. And if God allowed our parents to make a way out of no way, back in the day, he gonna let us make a way too. He gonna continue to make a way for us as well. You get what I'm saying? So don't let that be the reason. You end up missing your window of opportunity to have children because you felt like you thought you was just waiting on the promotion at your job. God promotes. Okay? So you pray about it. If God is putting that on your heart to have children, then, you pray about it and say, God, help me. Bless my finances. Get me ready for this. You know what I'm saying? How do I get the baby boy? And let me tell you something. Here's what I believe. I believe whatever you have is what God gave, is what God graced you to have. I'm not superstitious. So I don't go by all of that, if you have sex this way, if you eat this way, you can have this gender or that gender. I think that maybe doing certain things might increase your chances or something, or maybe, but I really just truthfully believe that whatever gender you come out with, that is what God chose for you. And you got to be okay with that. My husband wanted a boy. He didn't want another girl. So what was I going to do? Turn my nose up and frown because God gave me a girl and not a boy? No. If he gives me all girls, that's what he believed we could handle. That's what he believed that we needed. Am I going to tell God that he's wrong? Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to tell God that he's wrong, that he made a mistake because I have all girls. Maybe God didn't think I needed another boy. That's not what he believed I needed. So I'm going to be happy with what I got because life is beautiful, irregardless. Well, if I had to name one thing that I like about Trump, it's his boldness. He reminds me of myself a lot. He says things that people don't expect him to say, but it be the truth. And he said, "Oh, Kamala's black? Oh, I didn't know she was black. I thought she was Indian." That took me to the floor.
Yeah.
That took me to the floor. Oh, I didn't know because I didn't know she was black. I thought she was Indian.
I don't know where they came black. He just come black all of a sudden.
Yeah, all of a sudden she black. Now she a black woman, but she wasn't a black woman when she was a prosecutor. So if there's anything that I like about Trump, is his boldness. He's bold. And he don't care what you think. He don't care. Because he straight up said, listen, if they don't vote for me, then I'm not going to become president. And he's prepared. He's prepared that he might not be president. And if he's not, he's like, okay, well, they didn't vote me. He ain't finna go under a rock and cry and die because they ain't vote him in.
So guess what Trump do? Trump said...
You know what I'm saying? He don't care. I'm not saying he don't care about being pregnant, but he don't care. He don't care about trying to tame his tongue for the public or for the likes or for the views. He don't care about that. He don't even like CNN, NBC, all that. He don't even like those places. Those news reporters.
Kamala Harris to go on a talk show. 3 talk show. 1 in September. 3 talk show that he want him and her to go on. To go on, yeah. Because he know what he gonna say. But Kamala said, "Oh, I'm not gonna do 3 talk shows with Trump. 1 is enough." She said, "1 is enough." Trump want to do 3.
Here's what I'm gonna say. I think a lot of black women are going for Kamala more than Trump. And I think a lot of black men are going for Trump more than Kamala because they know, black men know that she used to be a prosecutor and she was taking a lot of black men from their families, and she withheld information that could have helped out somebody who was up for, I think, death that was facing the death penalty. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it is. I think more black women are, more on their seats when it comes to that. But I'm not one of them. I'm just not one of them. I'm not one of them. But you know, I'm not saying Trump is perfect, whatever. But I just, you know, I just don't like Kamala, y'all. I don't like her. We do have, well, I need my own merch. Yep, I sure do. My husband has merch. My husband has merch. Yeah. But vote, you know, vote responsibly is all I'm going to say. Right. That's exactly it, Brittany. That's exactly it. They like, no, the black men are like, no, we not, you're not fooling us. You're not fooling us. You don't even like us. You don't even like us. Yeah. So she literally put a total 40 something people in jail. Not all were black. Also, police didn't like because she didn't pursue the death penalty. Oh, okay. Yeah. All I'm gonna say is this: vote responsibly. That's all I can say. Yeah, I see right through her too. Like, she ain't fooling me. She ain't fooling me. You know. So that's it, y'all. How the chicken doing, babe?
I put the sauce on it.
Everything doing good. So y'all, we just came out with a video. Don't get your panties in a bunch about what, you know, I'm about my decision. That's just my decision. Vote what you want to vote. I'm not here to persuade you either way. Do what you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling you my own perspective. But I'm not up here trying to tell you what to do. So do what you, yeah. Ask Jesus, who is running mate. Not on record with Jesus. He is. I didn't like Biden either. Every time I went to the grocery store and I seen the and I look at the prices rising, I would get upset at Biden. I would just literally secretly inside just literally cringe. You know, I never but being completely honest, I never liked Biden. I never, even when he was back in his first run, I didn't like Biden then. I never liked Biden. Never. And a lot of people are saying that is because of COVID. Well, we'll see. We'll see, you guys. That's what I'm saying. Just vote responsibly, you know. But at the end of the day, regardless if you're voting Democratic or Republican, everybody is, we all aiming towards the same goals as far as we all want a better country. We all want more peace. We all want to be able to afford our groceries. You know what I'm saying? We all want to be able to purchase homes. We all want, you know, we have the same outlook, you know what I'm saying, or end goal. We all want better, you know what I'm saying? But was Trump responsible for letting over for the things that happened at the border? Was he responsible for that? Who's responsible for that? I don't think he was. I don't think that was Trump's decision. Right. Exactly. So, trust me, there's a reason why I never liked Biden. There's a reason. We don't leave that alone. But I'm finna let you guys go. It's 7:41 here. The food is cooking. We just waiting on it to get done. Babe, how's the chicken doing? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure about what I think about Project 2025. I have to go deeper into it. That's a topic for a different day. Yeah. But what Trump said is that he brought it back to the states. Trump is pro-life as well. He said he was pro-life as well. He brought it back to the states. Everybody wanted their own control over over what. So the state votes. He brought that issue back to the states. The states decide. Your own state is what will decide, you know, your rights, your you know, womanly rights and things like that. No. Don't turn it off. Not my mac and cheese. No, it's not. No, babe. Turn it back on. Turn it back on, please. Yeah. Yeah. But that's a dumb reason. Like, I just feel like to vote for someone just because of their color and their gender is a dumb reason. And I will never, ever in my entire life vote for someone because of the color of their skin or their genitalia. That's like that's the lowest grade on my list. That's the lowest grade. I will never, ever do that. To me, that's really dumb. It's very dumb. We got some barbecue chicken. We got some macaroni and cheese, and we got some vegetables. Yeah. Honestly, I was happy when I was dumb back in the day. I used to be very dumb. I was proud that Obama was president because he was black. That was the only reason. And somehow I thought because I walked out of my front door that I was going to be more respected as a black woman because of it. I was dumb back then. I was young and dumb. Yeah, baked barbecue chicken. Young and dumb. Young and dumb. Yeah, a lot of people do that. And that's dumb. It's literally ignorance. Only ignorance is going to have you do something like that. That can't be a part of my decision this time. Straight up. Okay, Corey. Just hit me up. Ooh, Lord Jesus. I don't know. I don't even remember. I don't remember when we got the you know what? I ain't even gonna say nothing about comment on that because I don't even remember that. Ain't nothing proud about it. No. If I'm gonna vote for it, in my thinking, in my 35-year-old mind now, it's like if I'm gonna vote for anybody, it has to be straight up politics. It has to be straight up what have they done and what they're going to do. It can't be based off of anything else. It has to be what have they done, what are they going to do. You get what I'm saying? It can't be, my decision can't be influenced by those, by color or gender. It just can't. Not with the way the world is today. It just can't. It can't. There's just too much going on in the world, and that's dangerous. It's dangerous. All right, y'all let me know. We could meet up somewhere. We can meet up at the mall. I'll bring y'all something. Yeah, we just need to pray for our country, y'all, at the end of the day. We just need to pray. That's dumb. Ignorance. That's ignorance, Miss Lucy. I was ignorant. That's dumb. Right? The Bible says we perish for the lack of knowledge. I don't have a problem admitting I was ignorant. I was dumb. I was stupid. I was. It was up to me to get the knowledge, and I didn't get it. We all, as adults, you have a responsibility to be informed. And if you're not, you can't blame anybody else but yourself. Yes. The mac and cheese is in the oven. It's in the oven. Let me show y'all. I'm finna get off here. Anyway, I need to pump. The baby is still asleep, but she finna get up in like probably about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. Let me see. Here it is. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, this smell like this smells like this was out bike. This smell like it was out bike. There's a barbecue chicken right there. Yep. And then there's the mac and cheese right here. There's the mac and cheese right there. I guess my husband was right. It's done. You know, black women don't listen. We don't listen. I just wanted a little crust on it, but you know, it don't have to. And then we got some vegetables right here. Yeah. So y'all coming over for the mukbang or what? I gotta pump, y'all. Let me turn. My husband was right. Let me turn this oven off for the macaroni be all dry. And I be talking about why you let it overcook? Why you overcook? Then I have to blame it on postpartum. No, I'm joking. Then I had to blame it on postpartum. It was the postpartum made me say it, baby. It was postpartum. Okay. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good night, okay? God bless y'all. And remember, don't let nobody try to tell you how to feel. Pray, give it to the Lord, but don't let nobody try to tell you how to feel or how to be, okay? I love y'all so much, and we're going to talk later, okay? Bye, y'all. Good night.